5 dangerous traits that increase the risk of early death in seniors and how to avoid them. Aging is a natural process, but the quality of life and longevity of seniors are profoundly influenced by various factors. Besides underlying medical conditions, certain lifestyle and mental traits can silently increase the risk of early death. Recognizing and proactively preventing these dangerous characteristics is key for seniors to enjoy a healthy life and extend their lifespan. Here are 5 common dangerous traits and how seniors and their families can address them. 1. Social isolation and lack of social interaction. Danger. Social isolation not only causes feelings of sadness and loneliness, but is also linked to various physical and mental health issues. Research shows that isolated seniors have a higher risk of cardiovascular disease, cognitive decline, depression, and early mortality. A lack of social interaction can lead to reduced physical activity, poor diet, and neglect of health. How to avoid. Maintain connections. Encourage seniors to participate in social activities, clubs, community organizations, or simply maintain regular contact with family and friends. Create opportunities for communication. Organize family gatherings, invite friends over, or help them use technology to connect online. Engage in community activities. Look for classes, hobby groups, or volunteer activities that align with the senior's interests and abilities. 2. Sedentary lifestyle, lack of physical activity. Danger. A lack of physical activity is a major risk factor for many chronic diseases such as cardiovascular disease, diabetes, osteoporosis, and some types of cancer. In seniors, a sedentary lifestyle also leads to muscle weakness, an increased risk of falls, and reduced independence in daily living. How to avoid. Encourage gentle exercise. Start with simple exercises like walking, tai chi, gentle yoga, or home exercises suitable for their health condition. Increase daily activity. Encourage seniors to participate in light household chores, gardening, or short walks. Consult a doctor. Discuss appropriate and safe exercises with their doctor based on their current health status. 3. Unhealthy diet. Unpacking the dangers of an unhealthy diet in seniors. An unhealthy diet is a significant and often insidious threat to the health and longevity of older adults. While the importance of nutrition is emphasized throughout life, it becomes even more critical as the body ages and its physiological needs change. An inadequate or imbalanced diet can exacerbate existing health conditions, increase the risk of new ones, weaken the body's defenses, and ultimately contribute to a shorter lifespan. Let's delve deeper into the specific dangers of an unhealthy diet in seniors and explore the key aspects of what constitutes a healthy eating pattern for this age group. What constitutes an unhealthy diet for seniors? An unhealthy diet for seniors can manifest in various ways, including nutrient deficiencies, lacking essential vitamins like B12, D, folate, minerals like calcium, iron, zinc, and protein. This can lead to fatigue, weakened bones, impaired cognitive function, and a compromised immune system. Excessive intake of unhealthy fats. High consumption of saturated and trans fats found in fried foods, processed snacks, and fatty meats can increase the risk of heart disease, high cholesterol, and stroke. High sugar intake. Frequent consumption of sugary drinks, desserts, and processed foods can contribute to weight gain, type 2 diabetes, inflammation, and an increased risk of cardiovascular disease. High sodium intake. Overconsumption of salty foods, processed meals, and restaurant fare can lead to high blood pressure, increasing the risk of heart disease and stroke. Low fiber intake. Insufficient consumption of fruits, vegetables, and whole grains can lead to constipation, digestive issues, and an increased risk of colorectal cancer and heart disease. Inadequate hydration. Not drinking enough water can lead to dehydration, causing fatigue, dizziness, confusion, kidney problems, and constipation. Seniors are particularly vulnerable to dehydration due to a reduced sense of thirst. Overconsumption of processed foods. These foods are often high in unhealthy fats, sugar, sodium, and artificial additives while being low in essential nutrients. Insufficient protein intake. Protein is crucial for maintaining muscle mass, bone health, and immune function, all of which tend to decline with age. Inadequate protein intake can lead to frailty, falls, and slower recovery from illness. Empty calories. Consuming foods that are high in calories but low in nutritional value, such as sugary drinks and processed snacks, can lead to weight gain without providing the necessary vitamins and minerals. Why is an unhealthy diet particularly dangerous for seniors? Increased vulnerability to chronic diseases. Seniors are already at a higher risk for conditions like heart disease, diabetes, osteoporosis, and certain cancers. An unhealthy diet can significantly exacerbate these risks and accelerate their progression. Weakened immune system. Poor nutrition can impair the function of the immune system, making seniors more susceptible to infections like influenza and pneumonia, which can be particularly dangerous in this age group. Sarcopenia, muscle loss. Inadequate protein intake combined with a sedentary lifestyle can lead to significant muscle loss, increasing the risk of falls, fractures, and functional decline. Osteoporosis, bone loss. Deficiencies in calcium and vitamin D, often linked to a poor diet, can accelerate bone loss, increasing the risk of fractures from even minor falls. Cognitive decline. Studies suggest a link between poor dietary habits and an increased risk of cognitive impairment and dementia. Slower wound healing. Adequate nutrition, especially protein and certain vitamins and minerals, is crucial for tissue repair and wound healing. An unhealthy diet can impede this process. Medication interactions. Poor nutrition can sometimes interfere with the effectiveness or side effects of certain medications commonly taken by seniors. Reduced quality of life. Poor physical health resulting from a bad diet can significantly impact a senior's ability to participate in activities they enjoy, maintain independence, and overall quality of life. Increased risk of malnutrition. Despite potential weight gain from unhealthy foods, seniors can still be malnourished if their diet lacks essential nutrients. Malnutrition can lead to a cascade of negative health outcomes. What constitutes a healthy diet for seniors? A healthy diet for seniors should focus on nutrient-dense foods and address their specific needs. Plenty of fruits and vegetables. Aim for a variety of colorful fruits and vegetables, both fresh, frozen, or canned, low sodium/sugar. They provide essential vitamins, minerals, and fiber. Whole grains. Choose whole wheat bread, pasta, brown rice, and oats over refined grains for their fiber and nutrient content. Lean protein sources include fish, poultry, skinless, beans, lentils, tofu, eggs, and lean cuts of meat. Protein is vital for muscle mass and immune function. Healthy fats. Incorporate sources of unsaturated fats like avocados, nuts, seeds, and olive oil, while limiting saturated and trans fats. Low-fat dairy or alternatives. Opt for low-fat milk, yogurt, cheese, or fortified plant-based alternatives for calcium and vitamin D. Adequate hydration. Encourage regular fluid intake through water, unsweetened beverages, and water-rich foods. Limit added sugars and sodium. Be mindful of hidden sugars in processed foods and sugary drinks, and choose low-sodium options whenever possible. Consider fortified foods and supplements. Some seniors may benefit from fortified foods, like cereals with added B12 or supplements, but these should be discussed with a healthcare professional. Smaller, more frequent meals. This can be easier to digest and help maintain stable blood sugar levels. Focus on flavor and enjoyment. Healthy eating doesn't have to be bland. Use herbs, spices, and healthy cooking methods to make meals appealing. How to promote healthy eating habits in seniors. Education and awareness. Provide information about the benefits of healthy eating and offer practical tips for making nutritious choices. Accessibility and convenience. Ensure healthy foods are readily available and easy to prepare. Consider meal delivery services or assistance with grocery shopping and cooking. Socialization around meals. Encourage eating with others, as this can make mealtime more enjoyable and encourage better intake. Address physical limitations. If seniors have difficulty chewing or swallowing, modify food textures accordingly. Regular nutritional assessments. Healthcare providers should assess the nutritional status of seniors and provide personalized recommendations. Involve family and caregivers. Family members and caregivers play a crucial role in supporting healthy eating habits. Make gradual changes. Small, sustainable changes are more effective than drastic overhauls. Focus on what to include, not just what to exclude. Emphasize the positive aspects of adding healthy foods to their diet. In conclusion, an unhealthy diet poses significant risks to the health and well-being of seniors, contributing to chronic diseases, weakened immunity, functional decline, and a higher risk of early death. Promoting and supporting healthy eating habits through education, accessibility, and a focus on nutrient-dense foods is a vital aspect of ensuring a longer, healthier, and more fulfilling life for our older adults. Ongwan va noi dung lin quan. 4. Pessimistic attitude and loss of purpose. Diving deeper into pessimistic attitude and loss of purpose in seniors. The impact of a pessimistic attitude and a sense of lost purpose on the health and longevity of seniors is significant and often underestimated. These aren't just fleeting feelings of sadness. They can become deeply ingrained states of mind that have tangible negative effects on both mental and physical well-being. Let's explore these two dangerous traits in more detail. Pessimistic attitude. A pessimistic attitude in seniors goes beyond simply looking at the glass half empty. It's a pervasive belief that negative outcomes are more likely, that problems are insurmountable, and that the future holds little promise. This can manifest in several ways. Negative self-talk. Constant internal dialogue filled with self-criticism, doubt, and worry. They might frequently say things like, "I'm too old to learn new things," or "Nothing ever goes right for me." Focus on negatives. A tendency to dwell on problems, setbacks, and perceived failures, while overlooking positive experiences or potential solutions. Expectation of failure. Anticipating negative results in various situations, which can lead to a lack of motivation to even try new things or engage in activities. Cynicism and distrust. A general suspicion of others' motives and a belief that things will inevitably go wrong. Reduced resilience. Difficulty bouncing back from challenges or setbacks, often leading to increased feelings of helplessness and despair. Why is a pessimistic attitude dangerous for seniors? Increased risk of depression and anxiety. Chronic negativity creates a fertile ground for the development or worsening of mood disorders. Weakened immune system. Studies have shown a link between negative emotions and a suppressed immune response, making seniors more susceptible to illness. Poorer physical health outcomes. Pessimism has been associated with a higher risk of cardiovascular disease, slower recovery from illness, and increased pain perception. Reduced engagement in healthy behaviors. A belief that things won't improve can decrease motivation to exercise, eat well, or adhere to medical advice. Social withdrawal. Negative individuals may inadvertently push others away, leading to further isolation and loneliness. Lower quality of life. A constant state of negativity diminishes enjoyment in daily activities and reduces overall life satisfaction. Loss of purpose. As individuals age, significant life changes such as retirement, the loss of loved ones, children leaving home, or declining physical abilities can lead to a profound sense of loss of purpose. This feeling can be characterized by lack of direction, feeling aimless and without clear goals or aspirations, diminished sense of contribution, believing that they no longer have anything valuable to offer to their family, community, or society, feeling unneeded or irrelevant, a sense that their presence and opinions no longer matter, withdrawal from activities, loss of interest in hobbies, social engagements, and activities that once brought joy and meaning, existential questions and despair, contemplating the meaning of their life and feeling a lack of fulfillment. Why is loss of purpose dangerous for seniors? Increased risk of mortality. Studies have linked a lack of purpose in life to a higher risk of death from various causes. Cognitive decline. A lack of mental stimulation and engagement can contribute to cognitive decline and an increased risk of dementia. Physical frailty. Reduced motivation to be active and take care of oneself can lead to physical decline and increased frailty. Increased risk of depression and suicide. A profound sense of meaninglessness can be a significant risk factor for severe depression and suicidal ideation. Slower recovery from illness. A lack of motivation and a feeling that life is not worth fighting for can hinder recovery from health issues. How to address pessimistic attitude and loss of purpose. It's crucial for families, caregivers, and the seniors themselves to actively work towards fostering a more positive outlook and a renewed sense of purpose. Here are some strategies. Addressing pessimistic attitude. Cognitive restructuring. Encourage seniors to identify and challenge negative thought patterns. Help them reframe negative thoughts into more balanced and realistic ones. Focusing on gratitude. Encourage a daily practice of identifying things they are grateful for, no matter how small. Positive affirmations. Help them develop and repeat positive statements about themselves and their future. Mindfulness and meditation. Practices that focus on the present moment can help reduce worry and rumination on negative thoughts. Surrounding themselves with positivity. Encourage interaction with optimistic and supportive individuals. Celebrating small victories. Acknowledge and celebrate their achievements, no matter how minor they seem. Professional help. If pessimism is severe or accompanied by symptoms of depression or anxiety, seeking therapy or counseling is essential. Addressing loss of purpose. Identifying new interests and hobbies. Encourage exploration of new activities that spark their interest and provide a sense of engagement. Volunteering and helping others. Contributing to the community can provide a strong sense of purpose and connection. Mentoring or sharing skills. Passing on their knowledge and experience to younger generations can be incredibly fulfilling. Setting small, achievable goals. Having something to look forward to and work towards can provide structure and meaning. Creative pursuits. Engaging in art, music, writing, or other creative activities can be a powerful way to express themselves and find purpose. Strengthening social connections. Maintaining and building meaningful relationships can combat feelings of loneliness and irrelevance. Legacy building. Focusing on leaving a positive impact through sharing stories, creating family traditions, or contributing to something they care about. Professional guidance. Therapists and life coaches can help seniors explore their values and identify new sources of meaning and purpose. By understanding the profound impact of a pessimistic attitude and a loss of purpose, and by actively implementing strategies to address these issues, we can significantly improve the well-being, quality of life, and longevity of our senior loved ones. It requires patience, empathy, and a proactive approach to fostering a positive and meaningful later life. Five, ignoring health warning signs and delaying medical care. Danger. Seniors often tend to ignore minor symptoms or delay visiting the doctor due to fear of inconvenience or being dismissive. This can lead to diseases not being detected and treated in time, causing serious complications and increasing the risk of death. How to avoid. Encourage regular checkups. Take seniors for regular health checkups as recommended by their doctor to detect health problems early. Pay attention to unusual signs. Observe and listen to small changes in the senior's health and take them to the doctor if there are any concerns. Facilitate medical care. Assist them with transportation, scheduling appointments, and adhering to the doctor's treatment plan. Conclusion. The lifespan and quality of life of seniors depend not only on genetics but also significantly on their lifestyle and mental well-being. By recognizing and proactively avoiding these 5 dangerous traits, we can help our loved ones enjoy a healthier, happier, and longer life. The care, support, and companionship of family and the community play a crucial role in creating a positive and healthy living environment for seniors.